The next tune is called Temptress. It's sort of about, it's about cheating, really, honestly. Seeing someone that you're interested in or seeing someone yummy and, yeah, hoping they find you yummy. Actually, the chorus or the hook came from a voice note I was sending to one of my friends, and yeah, it was a joke, and I was like, oh, why are you acting suspicious? And I was in my kitchen, and yeah, from there came the song. So yeah. Suspicious. You make me feel so delicious. I want you, but I can't have you. No one ever made me feel this way. Hey, hey. We'll keep it secret. Nobody needs to know about what we're doing. Don't look this way or they'll find out. We in the DM, talking till the sun come out. No need to shout, come cure this drought. You like the flavor, no doubt. I know you're coming for me. I like to take things slowly. At night is when I'm lonely, but you can't stay the night. Suspect, suspicious. You make me feel so delicious. I want you, but I can't have you. And no one ever made me feel this way. Hey, hey, suspect, suspicious. You make me feel so delicious. I want you, but I can't have you. 'Cause I belong to someone else. Hey, hey, hey. Time is wasting. It's a thrill you make me feel. My heart is racing. You've got 5 seconds for the kill. Now I'm a little freaky. Take slips and chains some time to please me. No, it's bizarre to raise a bar. You can bring a friend, menage a trois. I know you're coming for me. I like to take things slowly. And that is when I'm lonely, but you can't stay the night. Suspect, suspicious. You make me feel so delicious. I want you, but I can't have you. No one ever made me feel this way. Suspect, suspicious. You make me feel so delicious. You want me, but you can't have me. 'Cause I belong to someone else. Hey, hey, hey. Now I'll give you my dirty little secret. I wanna be your dirty little secret. Will you make me your dirty little secret? 'Cause I wanna be your dirty little secret. Dirty little secret. Come and be my dirty little secret. Hey, 'cause I wanna be your dirty little secret. Hey, will you make me your dirty little secret? 'Cause I wanna be your dirty little secret. Hey, Definitely. Like when I was telling you about being on radio, having my song play on radio, like that was huge for me. Also I think I was on the trend for an interview. That was really nice because it's such a huge platform, and yeah, being there, it was one of those, what you call that? Yeah, not affirming. It was one of those times where I had tunasema inaitwa imposter syndrome. Thank you very much. Everybody give it up for Mother Angel, man. Thank you. Big shout out, man. Yeah, without you, what is vocabulary? Yeah, so it was one of those moments, those like imposter syndrome moments where I was like, why do I deserve something like this? Yeah, I feel like there are a lot more to come. Definitely. I feel like I was telling you earlier, I feel like I'm just on like I'm at the beginning of what's about to be such a great journey for me. Yeah, and yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the wow moments and the really defining moments. I feel like I've had some, but maybe, being a perfectionist, sometimes it's just like, let me wait for there until it's perfect, or yeah, but those are the ones that, have made me really realize, oh wow, okay, people actually hear me, or people see me, or no, but we're manifesting that, of course. I wouldn't say it was corporate, but it was like I've done some private gigs that were really amazing, and because I was able to do that one, people saw me there and they wanted me in their own private gigs, and I got a lot of networks from that, and yeah, there's a company that has me under a catering company, or like an events company that has me under their entertainment bracket. So I usually do entertainment for a number of their private gigs. So I'm very, very blessed to have that, and very fortunate and very appreciative of them, seeing me like that and being like, we want you. Yeah, but I haven't done a corporate gig yet, and I'd love to. I feel like I don't know. Yeah, it seems exciting. I know there's usually like a lot of, but I've never experienced one. It's what I'm doing primarily. It can be, but the only aspect, you'd need to have a business mindset for you to be able to do that. And maybe that's not true for everyone and their experience, but I think that's what I've seen from my own experience. Yeah, I think it's somewhere the art industry is somewhere you'd have to work really smart to be able to earn a sustainable living without killing yourself and working yourself to the bone. You might even have to do like multiple different things, or it's possible, but I think it's one of those work smart, not hard sort of situations. Yeah, but if you're asking if it's possible, 100%. Manifest. Yeah, vibes and inshallah, my friend. Yeah, but I really want to get to a point in my artistic career where all I'm there to do is to create and be creative and be artistic, and I don't have to think of, okay, I have to reach out to this person, and again, I need a gig for next week, I need you know, like the business or the manager or managerial aspect of things, because I don't know. I should know, which is like, you know, that's the thing with the industry right now. You have to be able to, or you don't have a manager, you have to be able to do both. And a manager is a luxury, unfortunately, because you are paying them, right? And if you're not able to sustain yourself, but you see now having a manager, now they're the ones who get the gigs, and then they get a nini. So it's just, I want to get to a point in my career where all I have to do is worry about being creative and being artistic, and I don't have to worry about, you know, when's the next paycheck coming, or where it's coming from, or what I have to do, or what millions of things I have to do to be able to, you know, get my next paycheck, or pay so and so, or, you know, get a rehearsal space for this and this. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It's the way the industry is designed. It's a work smart, not hard, because you can work yourself to the ground, you know, as much as you're doing what you love or you're creating and stuff like that. But it's not going to reflect unless you're really thinking about the moves you're making. You know, yes, I've made this move. Okay, how is it going to affect my next one? What's my next move looking like? Yeah, I think that's what I'd say. You know, it's really thinking about the impact you're making with the moves you're making. Yeah, more quality-wise, less quantity. So I don't know, putting your energy in the right things. But how do you know it's the right thing? I guess it will play back to what I was saying about working smart and instead of hard. Yeah, because it's difficult. Yeah, you can feel like you're doing everything right, and it's like, why am I not, you know, why am I not getting as much money as so and so, or why am I not getting as many opportunities as so and so? Also learning from your mistakes. Yeah, because you can't do something like 15 million times, the same thing, and expect different results, my friend. Like,
it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. You cannot. It's a mixture of everything. Talent can only go so far. Yeah, there's a lot of work and effort you have to put into, you know, being an artist in whatever field or whatever your craft is. You have to put in work and effort to be able to hone certain skills, right? So yes, I was blessed. Yes, I do put some effort into, you know, maintaining a certain level of skill. I don't know if that's how I'd say it. Yeah, I do put in some effort. Could I put in more? 100%. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I'm quite a lazy artist. Yeah, sometimes my laziness is because of the fear. But anyway, yeah, I am quite a lazy artist, and there's so much more I could do to better myself. Yeah, but I do feel like I was blessed with something, and it's 100% passion. Like me telling you that I was singing since I was young. I know, like, that's everyone's story. Everyone has come here and said, you know, I was singing from the womb. But I guess that's just how, maybe that's how, you know, that's how you know that's how it was supposed to be. For me, I can't see myself doing anything else than other than creating, like being creative and expressing myself. I know, you know, took an off route at some point that wasn't tarmacked, but yeah, I brought myself right back. Like Akina.
Oh.
Okay. You know, I guess for them being in the game a long time, they understand the industry a lot more than, you know, we do. But they also went through what now us as the youth are going through, what, you know, the steps we're taking, they took, you know, to understand and navigate the industry, to know, you know, what sells and what doesn't. That's in, you know, the commercial setting. But I feel like the youth now, or the new wave of artists are, I feel like they're curving their own path and making, like, I don't want to say we, because I'm there. I might be at the back of the line, but I'm there. But yeah, I feel like the difference is like the insight they have, and I wish that's information that was like readily available to us. And for some people maybe in the industry who, you know, have, where the bridge is not as long or the gap is not as wide, you know, they're able to give their insight and advice. But for those who don't have that, it's like you have to figure it out on your own. And, you know, there's that, it's a very Kenyan mentality we have that, you know, us went through the ringer, you know, form 1 tulichapwa, so hata mimi nikifika form 4 nitachapwa wase, you know, like that, you know, I went through it, so you have to struggle as well. So I'm not saying that that's what's happening. Oh my god, am I too open? Do I not know when to stop? It just gave me a look. I was like, I dug myself a hole. I just dug myself a hole. And then it's person, they're like, oh, ulisema. Exactly. I haven't performed a lot, honestly, but I can tell you where I'd like to perform. Yeah, I'd love to do blankets. I'd love to do Kilifi, Koroga, October, yeah. We did Kike recently, in September, at Yana. Yeah, it was nice. The Kike family and the Kike like a group, yeah, is a very supportive environment. So I really enjoyed being part of that and working with them. I've done a lot at Wasani, like I've performed a lot there. Kwani, yeah, those are like the physical stages, but yeah, more to come. Woo! I'm on the preface of my journey. Like I feel like I'm so big, and that's why I was a bit hesitant to do this interview, because I feel like I'm not, as a singer-songwriter, like I've been doing this for maybe a year. When I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna like do this. I'm gonna release music. I'm gonna share myself. So, and I'm still combating and battling with a lot of fear. So I feel like I'm here to experience a lot. There's some things I haven't experienced yet, and I'm about to. So in the next one, someone who commented on like one of it's just one song, one of my videos. Anyway, they were like, wow, this sounds like it should be like in a movie or like a Netflix series. And I was like, stop. Can I, or did I used to know how to? I started with keys, got to like grade 3, then I was like, this is boring. I want to try something new. I did the violin. Yeah, then I was like, this is hard. Yeah, I thought about playing the flute for a while, then I was like, nah. Then I got into the drums, which I loved. Yeah, me and my short self there chapping the national anthem every Friday. Yeah, I played the drums for I think maybe 2 years, and then I was just like, wow, this is. Yeah, the teacher was a bit weird. He's there, yeah. So I just decided to go back to keys. I did keys for a term. Then I was like, nah. And then when I joined IB, that's when I really wanted to play the double bass, but the teacher told me I'm too short. I know, right? Rude. So yeah, he's like, oh, maybe you play the cello instead. So I started learning how to play the cello, and then it just didn't work out. I was like, there are no frets. And then I think it was in 2019, during the pandemic, is when I taught myself how to play the guitar. And yeah, I think I played for the whole like COVID, what was it called? Quarantine period. And I just learned to play to write. So I learned, the first time I was trying to learn how to play, I learned 1 chord and I wrote a song that night. I was like, this is too good. I was like, I'm too good, I'm too bad. Yeah, so I did the 1 chord and I made up chords and I played the whole night and it was so beautiful, and I was like, I love how this feels. And then I traded that in for having beautiful, long, natural nails. Yeah, but I'm about to go back into keys. I think that's the one I'm drawn to the most. Like I keep going back and forth. So yeah, live 100%. Yeah, I feel like it's for me, it's the most authentic way I can express myself musically. I'm so used to doing things live, you know, coming from stage or being in the musical theater industry where, you know, everything is live. You practice to do the performance live, and yeah, and that rush that comes with it, that feeling of, you know, having people look at you and feeding off the audience, and I feel like there's nothing like it. Yeah, so that's why I love it live. It was really creating. I think that's during COVID was when I was like, you know what? I have to do this, if not for anyone else, for me. That's when I was creating the most. That was the biggest point or the biggest period of my healing journey. Yeah, I feel, as weird as it is to say, you know, a lot of people went through different things, but for me, I felt like it was necessary because I needed that time away from the rushing and the hustle and bustle of life, to be able to like take a breather and like really heal and understand myself and understand my purpose and what my journey is to look like. Yeah, I went through quite a bit during that time, and I'm glad for it. Like, I wouldn't be who I am today or doing any of the things I'm doing right now if it wasn't for COVID happening the way it did. But not that it was easy. Not that it was easy in any way. It was quite difficult, but yeah, anyone who made it through. I feel like for a long time I really didn't understand love. the media had really romanticized love, especially the media that I was consuming had romanticized love in a way that, to me, I didn't really find it believable. Like, it didn't make sense. Yeah, I found it very difficult. Like, I never used to believe in like romantic love. I'm like, really? Love? Please. I guess maybe it's because I didn't really understand it. And maybe what I viewed, or what the rest of the world, or what I was seeing represented in the media as, what I was seeing being represented in the media as love was not my experience. And so it wasn't aligning until I was able to I grew into my own definition of what love was through my experiences and through really understanding myself and loving myself in a way. That's when I was able to like be like, okay, cool, this is okay, it might be a thing. I guess it exists or whatever. Yeah. I write a lot. Actually, I don't think I have a love song. No, that's not true. I do. I have one love song I wrote during the pandemic. Yeah. I don't sing it often. Yeah, because it's a bit cringy. Yeah, but the rest are about like heartbreak and turmoil and internal struggles. Yeah. Life is an experience. It's a journey. Yeah. I think that's what I've learned, or that's what I think it is. And that's what's true to my life and my experiences. We living. I'm just really trying not to go into like specific. And then people watch and they're like, damn, she's talking about me. I feel like that's something I write about a lot, actually. Especially like my early songs, because I always used to feel like I'm misunderstood, like not many people used to understand me, what I'm trying to say, like where I'm coming from. I was bullied a lot as well, so I felt like the only way I could say what I really felt or really meant was through my writing, and that's the only way I could express who I was. And I think that's why I'm so specific with the words I use or my tone or how I say things, because I never want to be misunderstood. And I think that's like because of all the bullying and all those years of a lot of, oh my gosh, like the school I was in, like, you know the way you watch on TV, those mean girls. Aki guy.
But girls, some are boys, some are girls.
All of them. Yeah, but mostly girls. But it's okay. We understand. Yeah, so I think I write about that a lot. And finding yourself, I think that's also part of the journey, which takes us back to the question about life, right? Yeah, so I feel like it's like a cycle. It's like they're one. We are one, you and I. We are like the other sky. Fun fact, actually, not many people know this. When I was in uni, I auditioned for The Lion King, the musical on the West End. Yeah, and I got a call back. And I think that's one of those moments where I was like, damn, okay. So it felt really good. It was really affirming. Yeah, it felt like, okay. And when I was auditioning for Lion King, I had the worst cold. Nilienda with a dawa in my hand. I was speaking like this. I was just like, I have a bit of a cold. They're like, it's okay, we get it. Yeah. I sang, they're like, yeah, we know you can sing, yeah? So we just want to see your range. And yeah, as I was waiting for one of my friends, because I'd gone with one of my friends from my musical theater club, yeah, I got an email for the callback while I was still there, and I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god, do I tell them? Oh, it was just so, it felt really good. It felt really, really good. Yeah. Humans are constantly evolving. We're constantly growing. We're constantly changing. There's no point you will get to where you fully know and understand yourself. That's what I think, and that's what's true to my experience. I'm not speaking for anyone, but yeah, I'm still learning myself. I'm still understanding myself. I'm still figuring out my triggers. I'm still unlearning things from my past traumas and stuff like that. So I feel like I understand myself a lot more than I did, but it's not at 100%, yeah. So, and that's where the work comes in, putting in the work and sharing your experience. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are able to connect with, yeah. I wrote Foolish in 2019. I was in the toilet, in the bathroom. It's the truth. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Yeah, and it was one of those things again. I just sang through it and I was like, oh, Leroy, I have this idea. It sounds like this. And he just did the thing. At first, like the bridge bit, like I didn't have words for that. We just started with like a first verse and a chorus. A first verse, and yeah, and then the second verse I wrote later. Yeah, then during one of my gigs I met Trasamo, and yeah, he was like, yo, I'm a producer, da 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 da. So it took me so long, like I was so nervous, like approaching, because I was like, wow, how do you do this? Like, I've never done this before. Approached a producer and like spoken to someone, and you know, and initially the song I first wanted to release the initial song I wanted to be my first single was Mr.Maisha, but it felt like there still is a lot of push and pull in this song. I don't know what it wants. Maybe it wants me to wait. I shall wait. So yeah, I approached him and he's like, yeah, dope, okay, cool. My studio is here and here. Come through. And yeah. In fact, we went through with the demo vocals. Me and Nira went in one night. We did pop. Yeah. And then one of my good friends, who's a sax player, his name is Ronnie, he came in and did the sax bit. We performed it live a couple of times with him at one of the gigs I was telling you about, the private gigs. And there's something he did with the sax, and the song was never the same again. Like I could never hear it the same again. And it just felt very authentic to have him there. And yeah, that's what we did. Another good friend, Eddie Ogaga, came and did the bass, and everything it just felt so perfect, the way everything came together. Madai Njoma himself, he came and he played lead on the song. So everything and everyone, when you listen to the song, it just sounds like everything fits. Everyone is man. And I'm so grateful that I was able to work with the people I did, that it was able to come out when it did, that I even had the courage to like release it. Yeah. It being my first jam, like I had really managed my expectations. Like I really wasn't expecting. I was like, it'll have like what, 300 views on YouTube and I'll be okay. Like that's, I'm good with that. And yeah, I feel like that's where the anxiety comes in, like the reception. But the people around me, my support system, the people who've heard the song loved it, and that's all that really matters, the people who connected with it. And yeah, hopefully we'll be releasing a video soon, you know, so people can dance with me about being foolish. But yeah, that's I feel like I don't have one specific mantra. I feel like as I journey through life, it changes. Currently, my mantra has been leading with courage. You know, being able to do the things I want to do and putting fear aside and doing them, especially because I'm afraid of doing it. Yeah, so yeah, that's been my current mantra. And also being kind to yourself. I feel like it's very important. It might sound like strange. Not strange, it might sound like cliche or whatever, but really truly understanding and loving all parts of yourself. I feel like it's so important in this life journey. Yeah. Yeah, life is hard anyway. Why be hard on yourself? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, love yourself. Yeah, approach yourself with softness and kindness. Yeah, I've got RBF. Yeah, so I've even written about it before. I'm so sorry. I'm such a sweet girl. See? Come and say hi. No, come and say hi. I love it. It makes me feel, it makes me feel. This next one it's a movement. It's sort of a letter to life. I was so tired of feeling like my time wasn't coming, you know. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write life a letter and tell him I'm pissed because it's not fair. It can't be like this. This next one is called Mr.Maisha. Hello there old friend, habari ya kupotea, umefika mahali, umeanza kunizoea. It's been a long time since we last spoke, but since then you started treating all this like a joke. No, it's not funny, nimechoka na kungojea baraka hazifiki. No, it's not funny, mbona wanitesa na nje kunanyesha. Mr.Maisha, what are these things you put me through that I did not sign up for? Mr.Maisha, nimechoka na kuchoka na maisha yangu waki. Hey, mahali tumefika urafiki itaisha. Mr.Maisha, Mr.Maisha, tuheshimiane brother. Ulisema nikifika 22 nitakuwa millionaire. Na wapi boyfriend wa kunipa kizunguzungu na patanga tuma player. Can't you see it's not fair? I'm working out, eating right, still you don't care. Natumia mafuta wanazi kila siku na bado nywele haijamea. No, it's not funny, nimechoka na kungojea baraka hazifiki. No, it's not funny, mbona wanitesa na nje kunanyesha. Mr.Maisha, what are these things you put me through that I did not sign up for? Mr.Maisha, nimechoka na kuchoka na maisha yangu haki. Hey, mahali tumefika urafiki itaisha. Mr.Maisha, Mr.Maisha, I want more and more out of this life. I want more and more out of this life. More and more out of this life. This life of mine. I want maisha yangu haki. Mahali tumefika urafiki itaisha. Mr.Maisha, Mr.Maisha. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Wow, man. Fantastic. Bellissimo. Woo, it's hard. I'm sweating. So I take this.